Hey there and happy Tuesday. So today, did you know today is National Wear Something Gaudy Day? So I thought, you know what do I have that looks just kind of ridiculous? And keeping in mind, I really don't have a lot of places that I have to go in public. And the guys are back out in the field. And I thought, well, if I get called to be out in the tractor, I could wear this. I'm sure my boys would kind of give me a look. My grandkids would probably love it because they're, younger, and they would think it's actually exciting to see grandma in a pumpkin shirt. And and so as we were getting close to town, my husband's like, do you want to go in and grab one of my favorite pop? I love Fountain Pop, Diet Mountain Dew. And he's like, do you want to go grab one? I kind of looked at what I was wearing. I'm like, not like this. He's like, oh, I've seen people look worse. I didn't know if I should take that as a compliment or not, but it is National Gaudy, Wear Something Gaudy Day today. So, post a picture of you if you're wearing something gaudy and celebrating today with me, all right? So let me get to card number 5 out of my Medelia Community Ed class. Just kind of recapping the inspiration for you guys in this way through live videos. So want to show you the Night Divine. So I'm going to be doing a Christmas theme today. So showing you this card, and then I'm hoping that I can turn around, kind of regroup in a little bit after a while and do a second video for you guys too, showing kind of a winter scene. So let me get my camera turned around here and show you kind of where this is all coming from here. All right, so we've got this going on here, and what I did is took some time. Some of the pieces that make up this card are not available, some are, and I tell you, these products have been so popular that I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go online and kind of give you a recap of what is available, what's not available, and when you can expect it. So from the mini catalog here, there's a gorgeous 4-page layout on pages 14, 15, 16, and 17. So you can kind of see the bundles broke down as far as stamps and dies on 16, and then stamps and dies on page 17 as well. And so a question that I've gotten often are these gold rings, like where are those found? Am I missing them somewhere in a catalog or something? And honestly, Stampin' Up! Has, they give us kind of some little like recipes, not super explicit as far as measurements or anything, but sometimes you just want to know, like, hey, what color is that, or something like that. So so it's kind of fun to be able to check on those. Hi there, Renee. And so when we look at these gold hoops like so, I see one is larger size than the other two. It says you can purchase those from your favorite local hobby or craft store. So some demos have said that they've seen them on Amazon under just gold rings or gold craft rings. So just want to pass that along to you as well. So what I love about today's bundle is just the silhouettes. Like, look at, you can just put these on gorgeous paper and hardly have to do anything else, and it is done. So that's kind of the great part about it. And the paper is just amazing as well. So let me kind of flip back to this, and I also want to get out the paper here. I can find it quick. I should have had this ready, and if it's not quick, I'm not even going to show you, but yes, here it is. Okay, so today I just kind of took snippets from what I was using here. Here we go. So this is called the Oh Holy Night 12 by 12. And if you're a scrapbooker, like, this is just perfect for that. You could scrapbook things, and some people have been buying 12 by 12 frames online and making hangable artwork too for the season this way. So and then on the back side, more of just a pattern with some neutral tones that way. And then this even in itself is gorgeous. So especially with our camel dies, to have that type of scenery there. Some have even put the manger scene right on the sand here. And then this has more, a little bit of color. Looks like Cajun Craze. I forgot to look that up. Maybe it's copper clay, but kind of that design there. It'll say on the back side. This is what I'm using today, kind of like the starlit sky. And then we've got stars or snowflakes, however you want to have that be, with a little bit lighter blue. And then we've got just plain blue here, lighter and darker, and all dark on the other side here. And then another gorgeous city scene here from Jesus's birth, and nice starry sky. And then we've got this. This almost, because we're so close to Halloween, this kind of looks like it could tie in with that. But I love seeing this used with the designer series papers that are in here, and just some more starry night sky and neutral pattern on there too. So that is where that's coming from. Like I said, Oh Holy Night 12 by 12 designer series paper. So it does have copper clay in there. I was kind of wondering about that coppery color if it was Cajun Craze, but it is copper clay. So that's good for you guys to know. So let me just set this aside. What I wanted to let you know is, even though I'm using the stamp set, this bundle, the silhouette dies and the stamp set, they are sold out of stock until the week of October 30th. So they're coming back in. And then this bundle here is currently available. So this is called Stars at Night. So 2 different bundles within the suite. These trinkets have been so popular. They were in, they were out within hours, and they will be back in the week of November 13th. And then this glittered ribbon, this should be coming back in soon too. And that is going to be back in the week of October 23rd. So next week. I already am checking on some of these things because I know some of you have said, hey, let me know when this is going to be in or that's going to be in. And so I've been checking on that just to see if anything would come in early by chance. Then we've got the Shining Brightly pretty paper. This is more kind of embossed. I've used it and shown that to you before. This is sold out and should be returning next week. And then the Oh Holy Night that I just showed you, that is currently in too. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of education as far as where things are at and such, to help you with your holiday project planning. And I love the Oh Night Divine. Love the font of this. Love the specialness for the season of this, and just the sentiments in general and what they say. So that's so nice. Oh my goodness, Connie caught me live. Like, I can't believe I see your name live too, Connie. It's been so long. I love it, love it, love it. And hey there, Pam. Thanks for popping in. All right, so let me get started with my card here. I am using, for a card base, Pecan Pie, and I have been using this as, at first, when Stampin' Up! Redid and kind of revamped its color families, I was thinking, oh, this is an in color just because it's new. Well, it's what it is a new color, but it's part of the color family, so hopefully it's here to stay for a while because I just love the tone of it. If I put it next to some crumb cake, let me grab just like a little sliver here of crumb cake, because some people like to know, like, what's different. So here's crumb cake and here's pecan pie. So yes, Connie, I miss you bunches too. So awesome that you can be on here. I feel connected. So there's the pecan pie. And then, like I said, we've got that starry sky paper. So I've cut this 4 inches by 5 1/4. And then I did some more kind of neutral tone. I wanted to go different than pecan pie when I die cut. And so this card's going to come together faster because I die cut these pieces ahead. But you can see not only is it cut, but it embosses like a wood grain look on that little nativity scene, the outer shell of that. So this is in crumb cake. I could have grabbed that, I guess, in comparing the pecan pie and such. I wasn't thinking. Okay, so let me kind of start to assemble this a little bit for you guys, just to get that part down. This, the Medelia gals, we joked when this was part of their class, It was, I think, the last project that I had to cut, and harvest had started for us already when I was going to do this class. And I'm like, oh, I love today's card. This will be great. And then I realized all the die cutting. So we have not only this, but we have the camel, we have the silhouette here, we have the cute little sheep, the horse, the cow, all of that. So I was cutting like, you know, a couple hundred pieces of all of this to make it come together. So and that's not, you know, out of the question for every class I do, but it's just so fun to see these dies come to life. Hi there, Carol. Haven't seen you for a while either, so it's good to see you on here. So we've got the camel here that we're going to use, and you know, there's just so much specialness in these dies. It's not just a silhouette. It's got like these little beaded little decorative things, and you can see the reins there. And then this cute little sheep. Want to show you that. So not only is it die cut, but you can see like the little woolly pieces on there. And then the horse here. Oops, here's the horse. We've got the horse, and you can tell that there's detail within the mane and along its like jawbone there. And then the cow is kind of a little bit more compact. So we've got a cow here and just kind of face on but laying down, but still a lot of detail within that as well. Oh, and of course the big piece, we can't forget the silhouette too. So we've got all this. So this was the easiest just because it was one piece, one shot. I didn't have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or anything like that. So and then as far as the sheep, there is a sheep kind of sticking out. Here's a silhouette. It's the opposite. So people, you know, sometimes wonder, can you layer that or not? No, it's a different sheep facing a different way. All right. So I've got that. And then to assemble, what I kind of wanted to do with this myself, because there's so many pieces, is I thought I'm going to get just a little bit of my Tombow, which we all kind of, I feel like, refer to as the green glue. The glue's white, we know that, but it's the container that's green. So I've got this, and I'm just going to put some on my camel because that's going to be next. And then the other piece that doesn't get popped up is our silhouette here of the people. So why I'm doing glue, not only because, I mean, I could put my seal adhesive on here, but I love the ability to maybe move it around if I need to. So I'm just going to kind of set that there. And then this camel, I think that's what surprised me, is how far up it needed to go. So I kind of have my sample here. But like that thing might look like, oh my goodness, what's that camel doing floating up in the air? But to make all the other pieces come together and to show some dimension, we kind of had to do that. And then I'm going to flip over these people, and that's going to kind of go like that. So the camel's not going to look like it's floating anymore. It's going to kind of look like we're giving it some depth here. So we have that, and we still have this because we're going to fill this in with the rest of those animals. So just having that glue, I know when I originally did it, you know, you're putting it on here from scratch. And even if you see a sample, you're kind of like, all right, is this really going to go there? I had my camel like way down here, and then realized like everything was going to fall off the card off the bottom if I didn't scoot things back up. All right. So then for my horse here, I'm just going to take some dimensionals. I chose my black mini dimensionals, just because I thought, well, that way if one's peeking off over the side of it, it's not going to be as stark white. And so then this is just going to go over top the base here, laying down there. And then we've got the cow, same thing. I'm going to put a mini dimensional black one on there because this is the darker here. And then do that. And then this little sheep is white, so of course we get to do the white dimensional, white on white, so that shows through fine. So that kind of gives it a little pop of color there to have the white on there. And so this really comes together pretty easily. So all of that, and still no stamping until now. So let me open up my Night of Navy ink pad. And in the Night Divine stamp set, it has some great sentiment. So I'm just going to, I have some little scraps. So those that were at the class just reached into my little container here for that. And here's my, wanted to make sure I didn't grab my ribbon cutting scissors by accident. So this is my cutting scissors. So I'm just going to go right across the top of my sentiment. It says joy and peace. And then for the bottom part, I'm just going to kind of cut around the edges like so, just to kind of make it look a little bit, I don't know, fancy, or make the sentiment stick out a little bit more. I could have done something with the dies, but I kind of also wanted it to fit right within the manger scene too. So that was part of it that way too. So I'm just going to kind of curl that up like so. And with this, the way it kind of, that angle goes down, it's going to fit like right in there like so. And this I'm going to pop up as well. So I might even take, sometimes with this, it's such a thick border, and you know how I love using my borders of my dimensionals. So I'm just going to kind of take and cut that strip right off. And it wants to stay stuck to there. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to kind of cut that in half and then just put that right along my sentiment here. So we'll have a strip of it that gets popped up like so. All right, and that's going to just fit. I want to make sure it doesn't overlap on the other side. All right, so we've got that going across the top. Like I said, I just love the way it kind of snuggles right up in there and has the sentiment showing, yet isn't taking away from anything there either. And then, actually, I don't like my little cow thing here. It just needs, I think, a little bit of this. It kind of looks like it's tipping forward. I don't like that. We'll see if I can adjust that or not, because it's not planned in my video. We'll see. Maybe I only need even a tinier bit of that, like half that amount on there. We'll see there. Oh, perfect. Okay, so my cow didn't have, the cow dimensional was only like up in the middle kind of, and so it just looked like it wanted to tip down. So now it's equal all the way across it, like that better. Okay, so for embellishments, like I said, you guys have been loving these star trinkets, just adhesive back star trinkets here. They come in two different sizes here. And so for this one being, it's kind of a bigger display up here, I'm going to use the larger of the two stars. And just with my take your pick tool, pick that up there, take the larger of them, and just place that right up at the top for a little bit of glimmer, shimmer, specialness there. So that's kind of fun, and I can see why they've been so so popular. All right, hi there, Jody. Good to see you on here. Okay, for the inside, I'm going to keep the inside really simple, but it's still going to look gorgeous just because of the stamp that I'm using. Oh, Holy Night here. So I'm going to ink that up in the Night of Navy as well. And look how pretty this is, you guys. Love that. So it takes up quite a bit. If you're one that doesn't like to do a lot of writing on the inside of your Christmas cards, this will be perfect because you won't have to take much space at all, or even like this one in comparison, you can see this is going to take either the whole front or the inside as well too. So we've got that. And this I just stamped on some Very Vanilla. I just felt like it kind of created a cozier look for the inside next to the pecan pie. I love that combination, Night of Navy with pecan pie too. And even though there's, you know, some white here, I thought, you know what, we're going to go Very Vanilla for that. All right, so this is card number 5, like I said, to give you some inspiration for what I did in the Medelia class. just a few weeks ago. So that's 5 out of 6. And like I said, I'm going to now take a picture of it, post a still shot, as well as the list of all the ingredients. It's like a soup recipe. I did post my soup recipe yesterday for you guys, and I think I have time tonight to make another big double batch of that to stick in my freezer. We love pulling that out all winter long to eat that. And because my garden vegetables are so fresh, it's just like, yes. So, but yeah, I'm going to do that with this card, and then I'm going to come back with a second card for you guys today, so I have time for my soup, but I still have time to show you guys lots of fun stuff. So like I said, if you're wearing something gaudy for wear something gaudy day, send me a picture, show me what you're wearing, and I'll probably just keep this on for the next video too, because it's still going to be the same day. All right, see you later. Bye bye.